So again, I want to thank you guys for coming. I'll try to make sure that this is not very boring for you guys, and you get to learn as much as possible. First though, I want to introduce myself. My name is Yuri. I don't know if anyone's familiar with me or not, but how I got into training and how I am where I'm at right now is I started as a personal trainer at Valley with Robin Jerry. And the reason I got into personal training is because I got injured. I had a shoulder injury, and I wanted to not get injured anymore, so I started my personal training route. Thanks, Alyssa, for coming in late. While I was personal training, I noticed one thing that I was missing, that was nutrition. So I got into holistic lifestyle coaching, which is, I went in an institute, which is Whole Check Institute. I don't know if everybody is familiar with that, but it's stationed in San Francisco, and that's how I got into my nutrition. If anybody's familiar with Whole Check, every time he teaches, he takes his shirt off and he does a seminar that way. I'm not going to do that because I'm not Whole Check. Sorry, ladies, guys. But he's a 50-year-old man, and he looks phenomenal. He still has a six-pack. Basically, the reason why he does that is because he lives what he preaches. So you could go up to him, and he'll take his shirt off anytime, anywhere. All right? So basically, that's what I'm trying to do, is I live my life the way I'm trying to preach it or give you the message of what I do. That's pretty much my little introduction. So I want to make sure that you guys stay awake. I'm going to make it audience. Interaction. Yes. That's the word I'm looking. Still a little early. I don't wake up till 12, guys. So just so you know. Plus I'm Russian. Any words I mispronounce, that's all me right there. So first thing I want to do is ask you a question. What 6 things do you need in life right now, everybody that does it, in order to survive?
Air.
So breathing, water.
Food.
Food.
Sleep.
Sunlight.
We have water, we have breathing, food, sleep, that's 4. What? Exercise, we're missing one more. One more key ingredient.
Sex. Sorry.
Okay, no.
Fornication.
Anyone?
I missed it.
Say it.
Last one is thought. Thinking. That is huge. Now you guys guessed it. I'll be passing these around. Since this is me, and I always make some kind of mistake, I forgot to put my email address down. So please write down my email address on the bottom. It's yuri@absolutefitnj.com. This is the emails you'll be receiving from, so hopefully it doesn't go to your spam. Just have me on there. We're all going to be looking at the page that says thought, breathing, hydration, food, exercise, and sleep. The reason why I have a bunch of blanks there, so you guys can take notes on it. If you need more space, you can take notes on actual pads that I provided. So thought, the first thing it says under thought is, a thought travels instantly into every cell in our body. Positive thoughts enlarge our cells, negative thoughts constrict them. What does that mean? Everybody loves Mondays, right? You wake up on Monday, you're like, man, it's Monday, I hate Monday, I hate going to work. Prime example of that is, if you go to the city, you see all the businessmen walk around with their suitcase. Their posture is like this. They don't want to be there, they hate going to work. That is not the way we want to think. So first of all is, you need to change the way of thinking. For anything you're doing, whether it's exercise, whether it's food, whether kids, job, whatever it is, the positive thought has to come first. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to achieve it. The way things work is thought, then words, then action. Hopefully words come after you think it up. I have a little exercise for you. What it is changing your way of thinking. So every time we always have negative thoughts in our mind, I have a little exercise for you. It's a very difficult exercise. It's simple and difficult at the same time. It's difficult to practice, it's simple to talk about. So the exercise is this. Anytime you have a negative thought, you right away substitute it with a positive opposite thought. So let's say you get cut off in traffic. The first thing you're going to say is, God damn, you start cursing. Alright, those are negative thoughts. You're never going to be like, oh, thank you very much for testing out my brakes or giving me that. Alright, it sounds silly, it's not natural, but you all laugh. First of all, that's a positive thing. So humor is very good. Anytime you have a bad day, you want to add humor to it. Hi Tammy, how are you? Humor is a very positive thing. So anytime you have a bad day, find a favorite comedian that you want to watch, and it'll definitely bring up your spirits. So the way this exercise works is that for 30 consecutive days, you're trying to substitute negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Since this is such a difficult exercise, if you can do it in the next 90 days, I will give you a month free of personal training with me. Alright? Now, whether you're able to do it or not in 30 days, if you're able to do it for 1-2 weeks, even to practice it, it will still benefit you. Alright? I've been doing it for so long, and it's sometimes very difficult to come up with a positive opposite thought of what just happened, especially like with the car thing, somebody cutting you off. You need to have a generic one. So my generic one is, I'm awesome. Alright? So I've been doing this for so long that it just comes naturally to me. I was playing charades with my friends, and it was something to do with fitness, and they were like, you are, and I'm like, awesome. Obviously I didn't guess it right, but that's the first thing that comes to my mind. That is how you do thought reprogramming in your brain. Right? Very key, that is why this is the first thing I'm talking about. Alright? Second thing is breathing. Alright? We all do it every day, obviously, but we don't do it correctly. To prove that to you guys, we're all going to stand up. Audience participation. I told you you're not going to fall asleep on me. You're going to pair up. So hopefully with the person sitting to your left, to your right, whoever you're next to, make sure you guys pair up. If you guys don't know the person next to you, please introduce yourselves. You will be checking them out.